last year I actually used the Praline Pecans as gift, and I did almonds as well. And you can even use the cardamom as a seasoning with those. We're going to want to use the egg whites. Put our shells in here. And the real eggs work best versus like the egg beaters or something when you're using this. You're going to use 6 total.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And if you want to, you can use the egg yolks or something else. Like I always tell people, with any recipe, you can always modify things, as much as you want. If you want more garlic, less garlic, and some of those, more cardamom, less cardamom, you can do that as well. And I use a half a cup of the sugar substitute. And again, I just use this one. This one's from HEB, and it's not any magic brand, but it's closest to like the Truvia one, and it's called Ideal. We're going to add that, and then our cinnamon right here. That's what I said, you could mix it though and you probably would never even notice. And so you have 1.5 teaspoons of the cinnamon, and just a little bit of the salt, just a 1/4 teaspoon. Add some water. Thank you. And then you're just going to whisk that together until it's just a little bit foamy. It doesn't have to be like stiff peaks or anything else. Like some recipes might call for. You're not making a meringue. You just want it to be nice and foamy so it will cover the pecan halves really well. And then when you're doing this, get your oven preheated to 250, so it's just a low temperature. And it's going to cook very slow, about 30 minutes. And again, just kind of like with the carrots, you're going to want to stop and stir them a couple times, so that way you don't have some that are getting too toasted on the outside and then not on the inside. And the best way to know when you're done, it's about 30 minutes, but also you can kind of tell if they're really still sticky, then you know they're not done yet. When they're starting to kind of get loose and kind of that drier texture, then you know they're pretty well done. And so it just has a little bit of a foam to it. It's not a lot. And then you're actually just going to add your pecan halves, or you can do your almonds, whichever one sounds good to you. And you just make sure they're really good and coated. And again, just make sure they're spread out so you don't have any on top of each other, so that they all evenly get toasted. So when you're done, just going to show you real quick. The sheet itself is just going to be a nice thin layer of pecans, and they're nice and dry.